I'm gonna open up another NAR set.
Oh yeah.
The one pack I'm not opening yet. This was from the intro.
Oh yes. I'm gonna be opening one of these.
That's a Tarkir.
Yeah.
That's Dragon Lord Tarkir. Yeah. I start today.
Alright.
So first off, we have a dragon.
Nice.
Dragon token.
That
Cool
is
shit.
actually a pretty looking thing.
I like the dragon token. Also, I'll play a swamp. Alright, I'm gonna put myself on the dragon. Actually, no, I won't.
Okay, yeah. I got a Jin monk and a swamp.
Another Jin. Alright. So I have the Corsi Sadist or Sadist.
Sadist, yeah.
So it's a 2-drop 1/3. So a cool little defender with exploit, and when you exploit, target opponent loses 2 life. So Bobby loses 2 life, I gain 2 life. So an interesting early game going.
Shambling Goblin. Yeah, we mentioned that.
Yeah, so if you want to, turn 1, you play him. Turn 2, you attack with him, and then you play him. And then you kill that, give one of his creatures -1/-1 if he has a creature down. And then the opponent loses 2 more life, and then you gain 2 life.
It's all about the sacrificing when it comes to this. Corsi? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Card that killed me one game, Loose Calm. So Loose Calm gains control of the target creature, so I steal that creature. That creature has haste and cannot be blocked except by 2 more creatures. That one killed me.
That is...
So it's a steal creature.
Yeah, it sounds much more annoying than an act of treason, because act of treason is just untap and gains haste until end of turn. I think it's lower mana, but this one can't be blocked except by
2 more creatures.
Yeah.
That goblin's crazy.
Yes.
Oh look,
Dragon fodder.
more goblins.
Another one.
We have a playset of goblins now. Another card we talked about, Champion of Arshan.
Yeah.
Again with the Champion of Arshan, so we have Arshan right here. Arshan's foremost. And then we have, of course, the creature. So this guy gives this guy double strike because he's a warrior.
Yep. Good for warrior decks. Good for something that I need. Glaring Aegis.
Like we talked before.
Talked about that.
I like that. I like that card a lot. It's helped me a lot in drafts. I have Grave Purge. So with Grave Purge, put any number of target creatures from your graveyard on top of your library, and then you draw a card. So personally, I just do 1 card from my graveyard to my library, and then I just draw it, and then I draw it for my next turn because it's an instant, so you can use it at the end of your opponent's turn.
Yeah, that's interesting because it really plans it out, because you take the creatures from your graveyard and you put them back on top in any order, and the creature that you want to draw, you put that on top, and then the next effect, draw that card. So there you go. Good to set you up.
Good card to set
good.
Up.
It was good in the pre-release actually. Hush, I am meditating with Mystic Meditation. All right.
This card reminds me of, there was a card a long time ago, Compulsive Research I think it was. It works the same way as this one. You draw 3 cards, you discard 2 unless you discard, in this case with the creature card, the Compulsive Research was unless you discard a land card. With this one, I like this one a lot because it is just card unless you discard a creature card. So you automatically put a creature card in your graveyard after drawing 3 cards.
And as we've been talking about quite a bit with the sacrificing and all that, that could be useful in black as well.
I have another Servant of the Scale. Again, 1 drop, put a 1/1 counter on him, and then when he dies, you put that many 1 counters on target creature.
Yep. So we mentioned that already, but what we didn't mention was Tread Upon.
Tread Upon, another card that I really like. It's like, I found like Savage Summoning, or not Savage Summoning, whatever that one card that gives 2/2 to turn on tap it. It's like that, but this one gives a target creature 2/2 and trample for 2.
Can't think of that right now, but
Savage something, it has something savage in it. But it's a cool card if you have like 2 mana to spare. You put on a creature that you're attacking with, and it gives it trample, so a little added bonus +2 and 2.
I suppose if you have a really big creature and you're going against a bunch of little smaller creatures, then yeah, give it trample.
Yep.
And 2.
I have another Sidisi's Faithful.
Oh, nice.
1 drop exploit. I exploit a creature. I return that to your hand.
Yeah, well, I'm going to have a lot of those kind of cards to sort of work with because I'm still trying to figure out that card. Oh, and just so everybody knows, not to leave Kyle out of the fun here, I just, all of these cards are actually mine. He's just here helping me sort of open them up because I promised that he could join me on that. So if anything exciting does happen, he'll be there to witness it.
I'll be trading them later.
But he may have some interest in some of the cards that I'm getting here. I know I found a... Dromoka's Command, actually.
Dromoka.
Yeah, I found another one in my library, if you're interested. Because I don't use that color. Vial of Dragonfire. I remember that.
Now here's a funny thing with this card. In Fate Reforged, there was a card, there's that Artifactor card that can look for an artifact. One was like the Piercing Heart Bow, and then one was this card, the Veil of the Dragonfire. But because that was only Fate Reforged came a set before this, so everyone was like looking for where's the file, the Dragon Fire? It must be like a broken card. So they all thought this one card was broken, but then they're like, it's probably a card in the next set. So that's what everyone went to, and so they already knew that this card was going to be out in the set.
What happened?
There was an artifact, I can't remember the guy's name, but there was a card in the Fate Reforged set that you pay 2 mana, you search your library for this card or another card.
Oh,
but this card hasn't been out yet.
Yeah.
So people are already like, wait, we already know what card's going to be in the next set.
That's weird. How they would have that in 2 different sets.
Yeah,
I think
it was a really interesting one. So a lot of people are like, what the hell? Another card we already opened, a Summon Prowler. Both Khans and Tarkir, as well as a Dragon and Tarkir card.
And then we already talked about Butcher's Glee.
Yeah, this is a very good card.
Yeah, we're pretty much at the point where we're starting to get the same commons,
again.
So yeah,
Stampeding Owl card. Good formidable.
Ojutai Interceptor.
Ojutai Interceptor.
I don't think we talked about that one.
The funny thing about this card actually beat me a lot, even though it has Mega Morph, so it turns into a 4/2, but it has flying, so it actually kills me a lot of times nowadays. So if you're drafting, that is a good card to draft. Other than that, it's a 4-drop for a 3/1, so I'd always Mega Morph it. Because the Mega Morph's only, again, it's mana cost, so why not morph it?
Sure.
I have another Spider Silk Net.
That's our 3rd one right now. I think you've pulled all 3 of them actually right now.
Yep, probably have.
We were talking about Dramaka a second ago, so here's the
Herald of Dromoka. So that one again with the Arshan of Foremost, that gives all my warriors vigilance. So that becomes really, really useful later on.
Another card that's going to be useful in Warrior. I'm going to have so many cards to work through my Warrior deck, because there's so many Warrior-like cards to work out. Jeez.
Again, Adventurous Haven.
Yep. And
Vulturous Haven, sorry. Exploit.
Yep. And I remember this one. This one took a while, but I remember in the draft, it took me a while to pull this one up.
It is a good 3/3, but it is a 7-drop. It's a 6-drop. But 7 to Mega Morph it. So if you have it early, you gotta have your opponents thinking like, what is that thing? And then as soon as they got rid of it, they are happy. So really play that a little later, so you have the mana to Mega Morph him, so he turns into a 7/6. But then he's an alright card. I actually killed someone with that card. It was kind of funny. Yeah. No one touched it. I'm just like, oh, okay, 7 mana, I play him.
The funny thing with the Morph and the Mega Morph is when we did that draft a couple of weeks ago, I forgot about the fact that you could play a Morph face down for 3 mana. So I forgot about that, and then halfway through the match I was like, oh crap, I could have been doing so much during this time. And I just
another card we've already talked about, Battle Mastery.
Double
Streak. Do kill that creature with that, or kill it, or get in your deck. Hello.
That was an email.
I got mail.
I wonder what that was all about. Maybe it's one of my marks. I don't know. Dance of the Skywise. So we're getting into uncommon.
Yes. Sorry, uncommon.
Yes.
So 2-drop until end of turn, target creature you control becomes a. Oh yeah, I've seen this. Yeah. So it's a really interesting card to do at the last before things. So target creature control becomes a blue dragon illusion with base power 4/4. So if you see you have a 1/1, let's say you have that goblin again. On the second turn, you can turn that goblin into a 4/4 and attack him for 4 damage. Yeah, it'll lose the ability if it dies, but it gains flying. So it's a really cool card to do for 2 mana. Oh, so I'm going to attack with. Oh, you're going to block with it. I'm going to attack with a 3/3. Okay, I'll block with a 2/2. Oh, it's a dragon.
In response, boom.
Yeah. Another card I call the Fushroda card because I love it.
The which?
Dragonic Roar. Fushroda. He's doing Fushroda.
Oh, Fushroda. Alright.
Fushroda.
Skyrim.
So he's doing it's a 2-drop. It's additional cost. You may reveal a dragon card, so if you have a dragon behind you. And the card initially does 3 damage, so it's like it's like a magma jet, or not even magma. It's like a lightning strike or a thunderbolt, where you're gonna do 3 damage to it. But if you have a dragon in play, or if you reveal a dragon, it does 3 damage to the controller. So you basically do a total of 6 damage with only 2 mana. So that's a really, really good card.
Absolutely. Now I see why you call it Fushroda. Speaking of which, I have one too.
Fushroda.
There we go.
And speaking of dragons, I have the Acid Spewer Dragon.
Ooh.
So this is a 6-drop 3/3, but with Mega Morph. And with this one, you get Flying and Death Touch, and whenever he flips up from his Mega Morph, all the dragons get +1/+1 to on the turn. Or get +1/+1 counters.
I'm not at the right. Oh, right, I already put those down. Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking, why don't I have 2? Anyway, Dromoka Monument.
So we got Dromoka Monument. Basically like the banners from Khans and Tarkir. This one you pay for Green or white to tap. Would pay 3. You can tap it green white, or you can pay 6 to turn into a 4/4 flying dragon. All the monuments are like that, but they of course tap for the color of what they are. So Silumgar does black blue. Tarka does red green. She does green white. And for the rare or mythic rare, again I have a rare. It is a rare enchantment for 2. Dragon Tempest. Whenever a creature with flying enters the battlefield under your control, it gains haste until end of turn. Whenever a dragon enters the battlefield under your control, it deals X damage to target creature or player with X is the number of dragons you control.
Oh, Dragon Deck.
Dragon deck. For 2 mana.
Oh.
That is a Dragon Deck card right there for 2 mana.
Oh my god! Wow. Oh yeah, I still got one. Okay.
You still one.
Did I get? Was this the one that I traded you
Yeah.
for something?
Yeah.
Oh, this was the.
Foul Renewal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, scary, stupid card. Oh, 4-drop. For an instant, return target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. Target creature gets -XX, where X is the creature's toughness story. So I return that 4/4 dragon back to my hand. That creature controller gets -4/-4 time to turn. I'm so sorry. Your dragon is now dead.
Now exploit you sacrifice, right?
Yes.
All right. So we
So it
talked about
dies.
that. So we talked about that card. That if you exploit with it, you return creatures that your opponents control with toughness less than that of the creature sacrificed.
Yeah.
So foul renewal the 1/6 back, and the target creature gets -6/-6.
Use that for turtles.
Turtles, the zombie turtles. Yeah, those are uncommon, but hey, they can be
Zombie
useful.
turtles common.
At least they have something useful.
All right, here's the intro deck card.
We got one more left. So that was the one
Intro.
that I got off my intro, and this is the last one from the
Yeah, you
pack.
start this one off.
All right, so will be the last one.
Last one.
Oh, how ironic! There's the turtle that we've been talking about. So
Okay, I
one
morph it.
Can I see how to morph? I'm gonna remove that.
See that morph? I also have a mountain. Ooh, that's a pretty mountain. Look, like I'm just gonna show off the artwork of that mountain.
I love the artworks of.
I still don't understand how that's a
Opposite.
plains. That looks more like a mountain.
It does look like a mountain, but at the same time, it's overlooking a
Yeah,
plains.
the
but,
artwork in these cards are so good.
But
All right, well, I'll start off with
absolutely.
List Calm. So I'll steal your turtle.
Damn it!
Turtle.
Well, there's always a volcanic rush.
Volcanic Rush. For 5 drops, you give all attacking creatures 2/0 and trample, so it gives it a little bit of extra trample.
Attacking creatures. Yeah, you see.
Yeah.
You see. There's another
Dash.
Yep.
Dash.
Dash. Red. Green. Sort of
I block with my territory. Go Rock, which is the 1/3 flying for 2 mana.
a counter with negate.
You can't counter its creature.
Yeah, which is a real shame.
So we
because
also
it's not
we already
creature.
done that, and then I'll make you discard 2 cards.
Yeah.
Mind Rot.
Yeah. These are all strange. Tread upon.
So okay, fine. You'll give your creature 2 and 2. You're still discarding 2 cards.
Yeah.
So you get 2/2 and trample. Well, I'll give my creature first strike.
God, that's a lot of
1/0 and
spells.
first strike.
Just regular spells.
Yeah.
Well, I'll take a look at the creatures that are underneath.
All right, with your
If
little
you, if
golem.
you have any.
All right, new card. Tarkar's Beast
Okay, here we
Breaker.
go.
So he's a 2-drop 2/2 with Formidable. So you pay 5 and he gets we all know Formidable with power 8 or greater all your creatures, and he gets +4/+4. So he turns into a 6/6
Mm-hmm.
for 5 mana.
Not bad. Reckless Imp.
Okay,
Can't block.
Okay, I'll just think about that.
Yeah.
Mystic Meditation.
Yeah, we're getting into a lot
Cards
of,
we've already been to.
yeah, these are gonna be quick.
So you are
Oh.
doing Victory.
Yeah,
Well, Twin Bolt,
yeah. And then we get to
the best card in the game.
yeah, I actually find
Best
this
card in the game.
This card is I find quite fascinating.
Best card in
For
the
some
game.
odd reason, there's just something about that artwork that really
It's a
creeps
cool
me out.
artwork. I did love it so much, but that is the best card in the game. A Ancient Carpet. 5-drop 2/5. Wait for that to turn into a Gyarados.
Why eat now what could one day grow into a feast? Ojuchai.
Well, I got an old card. I got a Naturalized. Destroy target enchantment or artifact.
There are so
enchantment.
many artifacts. There's the one where the sword is turning into like a plant.
Yep.
There's the rock.
Oh, yes.
There's the
Dragon's Call.
there's that sphere that's sort of being shattered from the inside out by that
Yep.
plant. Yeah. There's a lot of artworks on that. Segmented Crotique.
Another card that's been printed a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Duress. Pay 1 to target opponent reveals his or her hand, so you get to see their hand, and you choose a non-creature, non-land, than that player, so you get to discard a instant or sorcery or enchantment right away.
Yeah, this one is sort of like Mind Rot, where it's sort of where it's got a
The
reworked
guy's
artwork.
being yelled at by a dragon.
Yeah, it's Yeah, I think they were both in M14.
Yep.
Except alternate artworks. They might have been in M15 as well. Okay. Uncommons, we got Cunning Breeze Dancer.
So 6 drop to 4/4/4 whenever you cast a non-creature spell. So you cast that, you get 2 and 2. Or you can play Sergeant's Triumph, and you also get 2 and 2.
That's nice. Oh, what? Oh, yes. I remember this one in the draft as well.
Ah, the Saltwater Quartermasters.
Salt Road Quartermasters.
Oh, Salt Road?
Salt
It's
Road.
a, we also got a smudge up there.
Oh, yeah, it is smudged.
So we got a smudge up there, so that's a...
I don't know if you can see that.
Alright, well, other than that, he's a 3-drop, 1/1, but he enters with 2 1/1 counters on him.
Yeah.
And you may pay 3 to remove 1/1 counter from him and onto another creature.
Mm-hmm.
So it works really well. I also have a...
Good for bolster, if you can. Maintain him.
Fun
as
fact,
well.
I have a foil.
Oh, me too. I actually do have a foil in here.
So I have Scale Guard Sentinel. It's not the foil, but as additional cost, you may reveal for two green is a 2/3. But if you reveal a dragon, or if you have a dragon in control, he gets a 1/1 counter on him.
Nice. More dragons, more fun. There are so many cards that they're just considerations for this. More dragons, more fun. Belltoll Dragon. Flyer, Hexproof, and Megamorph. Given that he does get morphed, put a 1/1 counter on each other dragon creature that you control.
I have a Orienteer Bojitai. So again, one of those cards, if you have a dragon or control a dragon, you get him draw a card. But he's a Defender 0/4 flying.
That is annoying.
That is a
in
very
drafts.
good dragon card. Or I mean, really good Defender card to have.
Yeah. And very good drafting card, I would say, too.
Yeah.
Okay, am I at it yet? Oh, yeah. I'm going to show the foil first. It's the Mystic Meditation.
And just think about it. Then what's your rare?
And my rare is... whoa, that is a weird effect going on with the camera. It sort of looks a little red with the shininess there. Now it's kind of greeny. Yeah. That's foils for you. I got Volcanic Vision.
Alright.
Return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand.
Oh,
And
yes.
it deals damage equal to that card's converted mana cost to each creature your opponents control.
Yep.
And then you exile this.
Oh, you exile it. So if I'd say I return that Foul Renewal. So you return that to your hand,
Yep.
and then it deals 4 damage to each creature your opponents control.
Yep. And then you would have... Unfortunately, you would have to exile this, so... I guess it's just too powerful that the creators decided, let's just make it so that it's exiled when it's used, because there are cards like that.
I'm going to show my rare first because it's another Dragon Lord's prerogative.
Okay.
And then my foil.
Your foil?
Can we have a quick break while I check out the price of this foil?
Oh, God. Sure.
And we're back. So I just wanted to check the price of the Dragon Lord's prerogative. It is a 50-cent card, as you all know. However, this card I have in my hand is a card I'm really, really interested in. And I'm not too sure if he'll trade it to me. Why? Because it's a $28 foil card.
Really?
Foil Death Mist Raptor.
I have one of those, actually.
So, Death Mist Raptor is, I find, one of the best Megamorph cards you can use.
I
Why?
have one, actually.
Being a 3-drop, so 2 green and no generic. It is a Death Touch 3/3 with Megamorph, so the Megamorph is 5, so you pay it down for 3. However, with this guy, whenever a permanent you control is turned face up, you may return Death Mist Raptor to the battle from the graveyard to the battlefield. So if he's in the graveyard already,
There's mine.
okay. So let's say this guy's in the graveyard. Poof, he's dead. He's in the graveyard. And then let's say I Megamorph another creature. Let's say I Megamorph this guy. So he goes up for 1. This guy comes back
Mm-hmm.
into the field, either face up or face down. But this is a foil one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I got this for this one from the draft that we did a couple of weeks ago.
And now I just pulled a foil.
And now there's a foil. Now, this one is already in my trade binder, which means I have no use for it, which means I have no use for that one either. That one, what's the regular of these worth? Do you know what the regular is?
I think it's at like $18.
Yeah. I believe this is actually one of the most sought out cards in Dragons of Tarkir right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Next to Dragon Lord Ojitai.
Yeah.
Yep. 1850.
Damn.
And then then foil price. Go back. Go back. Yeah. Week. 28.67 foil price. Merry Christmas.
I'll be trading that one away pretty soon.
People would, if you post that on Facebook, people would probably want that card.
Oh yeah, that's just.
People would be willing to sell it or buy it off you.
Oh, dude, I would totally be willing to. I mean, the thing with foils,
I'm just show off everyone in this camera.
yeah. The thing with foils is normally I don't trade my foils. I usually keep them.
Oh,
But if it's something as good as that, then absolutely I'd be willing to trade it because it's worth a lot of money.
One thing I have a problem with this.
What's that?
It's called a lizard beast, not a raptor. It should be say raptor creature.
Really?
I don't know. Yeah.
Well, raptors are sort of lizard-like. Well, they
It
are.
should be
reptiles.
creature raptor.
Well, that I think that's pretty much it. That's
That bought the fat pack.
one mythic, and it's foil.
It's foil.
Actually, you know what? These are the only two foils that I think we drew in the.
We only
the
drew,
entire time.
however, we have a foil Death Mist Raptor.
And this was the one that came with my
Intro.
intro pack. Imagine if this was the one that I opened in front of you guys when I opened it, because when I
Yeah.
got the intro pack, I opened one of the
Yeah.
packs in front of them, and this was in the other. Wow. So I was getting a little disappointed because we hadn't found any mythic rares or planeswalker.
The thing is, you know those badge 8 balls that I have at work?
Yeah.
I decided to shake one and say, I want to open a Planeswalker. I didn't open a Planeswalker, but I pulled one that's costing more than a Planeswalker.
Yeah.
So I'm happy.
All right. Well, that's about it, I'd say. We're gonna clean up this mess a little bit,
Yeah.
sort of figure out, which cards I can use, what cards I can't use, what cards he's interested in. Hint, hint. And then in a few hours, we're gonna be. I've got filming to do
I
actually.
got filming to do.
Yeah.
I'm film them.
Yeah. I'm gonna be dressed up as a girl.
I've already been dressed up as a girl.
Not
Not that bad.
Yeah. Damn that bad. It
It's
should be
not
fun. It should be fun. I'm actually really looking forward to seeing what Jesse's gonna do to me.
Well, I think we should probably clean up here and call it a day.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So thank you so much for watching.
Yeah.
And until the next time until I play the next game, have a good night.